Richard Tuttle here with another flood memorial update. Well, today I'm just getting ready. I'm not in my office because I had to move a lot of stuff in there. We have the subsection 30 region 8A honor band and honor choir festival, and so we're hosting it today. So I'm going to have students from the 8 different schools come together, and looking forward to that. They're going to be rehearsing all day, and then they'll put on a concert tonight, which if you're looking for some good entertainment, I highly recommend come out to the Ada Borup High School gymnasium. You're going to hear the honor choir sing, you're going to hear the honor band play, and also we have the top ensembles and solos will be performing at the concert. So welcome, invite you to come. We have plenty of room. And speaking of the Honor Festival, it was a year ago today that I was coming to Ada, driving to Ada, and it was raining. And it took me back to a Friday 20 years ago. And I told my stepson Zach, it's like, boy, this seems really familiar. This reminds me of when I was coming back to Grand Forks. And I got thinking, excuse me, one more sip. I got thinking to myself, was that 19 years ago? And I guess it was 19 years ago. So I told Zach about it. Excuse me. Told him how I was touring with the UND Wind Ensemble. I was playing 4th French horn. I was doing grad school back then while teaching full-time. And they needed a 4th horn player, so I went and toured with them. We went to Duluth and went to Bemidji. Had nice time and had no idea what was going on back in Ada. And as we were coming back from Bemidji, and it was raining and it was dark, and there was just a sense of foreboding as we got closer to Grand Forks. And back then, not very many people had cell phones. And so there wasn't social media, we weren't in the loop. We were just kind of doing musician things. And but anyway, we started I remember the conductor of the of the wind ensemble, like, well, I wonder if my sump pump's working. And he said that. And when we got off the bus, then I was able to get caught up on, as I was driving back to Ada, or riding back to Ada, on what was all happening. And it was I just had no clue. And so that Friday night, I was really tired, and I was looking forward to having some downtime on Saturday, because we'd been touring and playing multiple concerts, just not much sleep, and woke up to sirens on Saturday morning, and that became the flood thing. I can share that with you on another flood update. But anyway, I was telling Zach the story of that, and he just kind of looked at me like, he didn't know what I was talking about. And that's what got me thinking. I was like, this generation has no idea what happened 20 years. Well, then it was 19 years ago, but we're coming up on the 20th anniversary, and they don't have any memory of it. And so that started this project where I thought we need to commemorate this, and we need to teach this generation and coming generations, teach them about it and tell them about it, and make sure that the story doesn't just get forgotten, because it's easy to forget. It's easy to go on with your life and not realize, why is this stuff like this? What is it? What's our history? So I've been working on this project now for a year, and it's been a great adventure, and it's hard to believe. Speaking of him, oh yes, come on in. I'm just doing a live stream. This is Zach. He's going to the weight room. Oh, he dropped it off. I guess he doesn't like to be on camera. That's okay. So where were we? We're talking about the anniversary. Like, so this is, I've been working on this project for 1 year now, and I have learned a lot in the process. And to know that we're almost to May 10th, I mean, it's almost here, about a month away, is really amazing. And to know that we're very close to accomplishing it is another amazing thought. We're also 20 years ago, so I wasn't in Ada 20 years ago. I mean, that day I was on tour with the wind ensemble. Well, there was no school this day, and they let kids out to sandbag. So that was going on. If we could get in our little time capsule and or travel back 20 years ago. In Ada, first of all, this building I'm sitting in would not exist. I'd be sitting in the middle of a lawn, but they would be sandbagging, and so that's what this video update is about. That it's 20 years ago today that everything started happening. I was, I think almost all of us, we really didn't know what was just around the corner in not many hours. Regarding the piece this weekend, I will receive the final revisions from Carl Swenson, and I'll be putting those together and making a PDF that I can send out. So for musicians, and I invite you to be part of this performance. I've said this so many times, but it's true. It's a once-in-a-lifetime performance, and we're going to be coming together and playing some great music. And I look forward to seeing you and seeing those who will come. If you're not a musician, well, just come and enjoy it. Come and see. And if you'd like to make a tax-deductible donation, greatly appreciate that. It gets us closer and closer to our flood documentary, where we can preserve our story. And so just to review, we want to remember what happened. We want to give thanks to those who helped us recover. And then we move on. We preserve the story. And kind of rambling now. I've got all sorts of things spinning here that I'm thinking of what I need to do today for this honor festival. But anyway, if you do have questions that you want me to answer, please feel free to put it on my Facebook page or email me if you can find my email address, or just put it in the comments on this video. I'd be glad to answer any questions you have. And so I hope you have a great Friday, and we will be talking soon.